Hello there guys, it's me, Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 26 of Europa Universalis IV as Ming. No longer at war. I'm a little bit confused when playing as nations where you don't really get to expand. You know, expanding isn't necessarily the aim here, because the more people we wipe out, the harder it actually is for us to maintain positive mandate. But we're going to try and expand by colonization. We're already working our way over into the New World. And, yeah, we'll see how things go, essentially. Yeah, IFI has still got its old alliances there. Right, so, yeah, a bit of fighting going on over here. I would like to take the fight to Russia. The fact that they are allied with the Ottomans is a little bit worrying. Though the Ottomans are currently at war with the Mamluks. So potentially there is something that we could get done over there. Do I still have a mission? Oh yeah, it's the mission with Ayatthaya. Naval research wrong. It seems as if a leading shipwright in our country has written a very convincing document detailing how new ship technology that his rival has been trying to get funding for will never work, and it may cause the ships to sink before they leave harbour. So lose Diplo, lose prestige, or lose 5 prestige and 5 meritocracy. I think we'll just take the hit to the Diplo, to be honest. And we will play on. So you've got this guy there now. So you want to be 12 infantry, 4 cavalry, 4 cannons. That'll be another 20 stack there. Well, there is the end of the golden era. Yep, 1560. Doesn't last long. And you can't do it again. You only get the chance to do 1 golden era per game. And someone mentioned that, yeah, I could have been using it to fight with Russia, but as I said before, I've never played Ming before. You know, I didn't know what the order of play was with Ming, didn't even know what I was going to be doing with Ming, and certainly, even though I haven't played him before, the way Ming plays does seem to have changed an awful lot over the last few updates and expansions. Ming doesn't seem to explode nearly as often as he used to before. Natives losing size but reduced settler chance, or we can lose 40 ducats to get increased settler chance. Well, that's a no-brainer. Miwok is already done. Truce with Kazan has ended. One thing that I need to do, actually, we are at our ship limit. Let me just go and take, do you know what, I can go over the force limit for this. Let's go ahead and just grab some lights. It's caravels that I want, isn't it? What did I tell that to build? Yeah, 3 caravels. Do we still have our admiral? We do not. He was lost at sea. Our explorer. So let's go ahead and get our explorer back. Because we want to carry on exploring, essentially. So we'll go ahead and do that. We've still got a little while to wait before we can go to war with Korea. So that army stack is building up nicely. Who are you allied with? Anybody? No, so I don't even have to worry about that too much. So yeah, you're going to build up quite nicely. Just probably waiting on the cannons now. So lose 100 ducats or gain local unrest and local goods produced. We'll just lose 100 ducats. We've got plenty of money. Speaking of having plenty of money, are there any buildings that we want to get? We can get some textile manufactories now. You're not going to give us an awful lot. Weapons manufactories. A couple of good ones there. Maybe a couple of good ones there. What about taxation buildings? Okay, yep, some of those are decent. Trade-wise, yeah, there's a few good ones in there as well. Still got plenty of money. Let's do all the ones that give us 0.7 or more. How much are we making, actually? 35 ducats a month at full army maintenance. So that is pretty good going. Still no more tributaries that we can get right now. There are little armies. Those are fine. So we've got our new army there. As far as force limit goes, we are behind by 14, which is fine. Still waiting on those ships so we can do a little bit more exploration. I know I could have just pulled 3 ships off the trade fleet, but I figured we'd just really wait. Let's have a quick look over here. So there's the Shoshone, there's the Blackfoot, there's the Hadia. Maybe we can even make those into a tributary. But we're not seeing anybody else down here at the moment. We're probably going to need to get a stack over here and get ourselves a Conquistador. So we can go ahead and do some exploration. So as soon as this one becomes like a real province, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll get, I think you need 5 really. So we'll get like a 5 stack and put a Conquistador in charge. So we'll go ahead and see what we've got around the Americas. So that'll be interesting. A Chinese Conquistador. You're building a spy network on Korea, I remember now. Because I told you to do that, didn't I? Not that it really matters. I mean, we only really need 1 claim. Which is basically just enough to get the CB against them. Although, I don't even, like I said, I don't even think we need that. We're not taking land from them, is not the plan. Although I may take this one just to get rid of Border Gore. We also want to... now, apparently, somebody did say if you go and click on a province, that there's now a claim province button on the province view. Ah, yes, there is. So you can just go ahead and fabricate a claim on there nicely. Excellent. It's a nice little quality of life thing. Go ahead and fabricate another one there as well. Yeah, I like that. Lots of money coming in, which is always good. Still don't have my lights yet. Won a battle against rebels that I didn't even know that had spawned. So that's good. Oh, got one random rebel up here who is moving into Mongolia. Mongolia's probably going to deal with that. Timurid separatists. You're quite out of your sort of home region, really. We can take a tech. Look at this. I can take admin tech already. And we're not quite at the cap yet. I should certainly wait. I'd like to declare that war on Korea first. Speaking of declaring a war on Korea, we don't want to lose mandate. I don't really want to lose... Right, truce... Does that just say truce has ended? Truce has ended. We still have the royal marriage, but that's fine. We can get away with that. So, we're going to move some troops into position here so we can deal with Korea. We are going to go ahead and unmothball these heavies as well. You've had it too good for too long. You've got 16 lights. And a couple of galleys. Or was it 16 transports and a couple of galleys? Korea's opinion gets changed. Well, sure. I don't care if Korea don't like me. In fact, if we don't have good relations, then we might not even end up with as harsh a penalty for the declaring war on them. Right, okay, so let's get a little bit of housekeeping done first. You guys need to group up. I'm going to keep you docked, though, especially while we're at war. I think we will move forward with a few more of these armies, just in case. Just try and get a few people into position to deal with them. We could actually use the trade fleet here, and I think I will. I think we'll use the trade fleet along with the heavies to blockade. And let's go and use these 3 guys as well. We can always split them off later. So we're just going to have one big fleet here. Declared war on the... Yeah, that's not good. Right, what we can do here, though, is we can assign our explorer. Because he does still have pips, you know, he does count as a as an admiral. So I suppose we should do this before you get anything else done. You are actually threatened towards us. You don't have any alliances. We do have a royal marriage, so if we declare war on you, we only get that -1 stability. We want to take that one, so we'll go ahead and do that. Mongolia's going to come in on our side, because of course they will. So that gives us a little bit of war exhaustion. So we're about to hit the cap on admin points, so I'm instantly going to boost that. I know it's expensive. It's expensive because we are at war, but I think it needed to be done. So you've got a 36 stack in there. You can go ahead and grab that very quickly. You can come in here and start grabbing stuff at the top. And, in fact, you don't even really need to. You've got like forts and stuff to deal with, but we'll deal with that. I think, yeah, you might actually just detach a siege there and bring the rest of you down, just so that we've got numbers, because you are going to start to march in, aren't you? Yeah. So let's make sure we've got a leader in over here. Let's go ahead and put you now. Can we actually catch you if we try and move in there? No. Where are you moving to? You're moving down into your own province, aren't you? I think leaving the forts on is probably a good idea. So let's go ahead and do that. And like I said, I just want to try and keep as many of these guys sort of close together as possible, because they do have a few forts here. I'd like to try and sort of come in from the north and put the squeeze on them. What do we want here? The mission. I'm still tempted by that blockade impact on siege. In fact, we are about to be doing some blockading, so let's go ahead and take that. Be the most useful for us in the short term, at least. Now, you're actually working your way up north to go and attack that stack. That is interesting. So, we'll wait till you guys have finished this siege. You finish that one. You are next to a province with a fort, so we'll go ahead and do that. You guys are going to finish that siege. You move up and join up with those guys. Now, which way? You're heading up to there, aren't you? Yeah, I thought you might be. Now, let's go ahead and friendlies can attach. Hopefully, Mongolia will join that. Let's group up here. This siege is almost done, so I'm tempted to let it finish. Let's go and move you into this province. That is a big stack they've got coming in. We can put a new leader here. Let's go and give you our best leader, although all of our leaders are pretty terrible. Admin power, all the power, all the money. Let's take all the powers. Yeah, that's going to be a bad fight for us there. Right, this is what we've got to be careful of then. We've got to make sure that we're not letting them catch our armies out. Right, we'll stay there for now. I mean, we are actually getting stuff done. Stuff is getting sieged. Blockade Aethia has been done. Excellent. Yeah, so we're going to try and start grabbing stuff down here as quickly as we can. Our ships are fully done. So let's go and move them out. We can deal with their navies when we need to. Yeah, we just need to be a little bit cautious about what we do here. Because they do have that big stack roaming around. How far are you guys retreating? Are you going like, oh, all the way back to Beijing? Yeah, you've got that big stack up there, which is kind of annoying. But I'm tempted to just sort of leave them to do their own thing at the moment. So, you've got that one. Let's just try and sort of cut them off for the time being. Let's make sure you are the one that says friendlies can attach. You're actually going in there to try and attack Mongolia, are you? Mongolia's going to get out on the 8th. You're going to arrive... Oh, yeah. Well, oh, wow. I can't just even go straight in. Because of that annoying fort. When will I get there? The 4th of October. I don't think Mongolia is going to be able to last for that one. Yeah, Mongolia definitely came off worse there. We'll gain the population. Right, you've become self-sustaining. Let's go and deal with that. Why does it keep taking me to the wrong place? So now this has become self-sustaining. We can go and do one of the neighbouring ones. So let's go ahead and do this. Actually, that is the one that we would have got. It was the neighbouring one. So we'll send you over there. And we will build here 5 infantry. Tech-wise, still ahead of time. The cap is 1618, so we're below the cap, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Right, you're actually now attacking me. And you're attacking me into the woods. Let's see how it works out. If I can keep them busy with a couple of armies up here, then so be it. We do have our other army down there that is now partially recovered. Let's get you up here. Right, so they've got the terrain penalty and the river crossing penalty. The rolls are going slightly better in their direction. Look at that, even when I got the good rolls, I still lost. Cheers, game. But still, this is giving us an excellent opportunity to just go and siege out everything else. I really need to keep the stacks together, so with that in mind, let's bring you... Right, they're starting to siege stuff out, or they're going to try. So I'm going to just try and keep my stacks together a little bit more here. Not give them too much opportunity to catch me out. All we need is one... I mean, they took heavy losses there. Yes, we lost the battle, but they took heavy losses. We only need, like, one good battle against them, really. So let's go and start taking some more troops up there. If we can get one good battle and completely smash their army, then that'll make life a lot easier for us. Let's start working our way down here, because we want to try and take out... Right, where are you actually moving off to? You're moving over there. So we can move you into that province. Just trying to make sure that I've got a couple of armies next to each other. That's kind of the plan I'm going for here. You're going to try and go around, aren't you? Yep, you are. You are marching into Yukin. You are already locked. Not terribly sure I'll be able to catch them, to be honest. Can't catch her if I go in there. You're going back to Ferdan. I'm now locked, which is a pain. Ah, looks like we can actually catch them here. So let's get everybody in there. Now, the numbers are a little bit more on our side this time around. Unfortunately, we do still have the terrain penalty and the crossing penalty. Keda's opinion is changed by +50. And that should be a win for us. Only just. Excellent. So, we actually won the battle against Korea's army. That is very good for us. Right, let's go down... Looks like Mongolia's going to fill in some of the gaps behind us, so that's fine. Your army's retreating off to the north. So let's keep working forwards with you. There's another stack there that took some damages. Let's bring you back forwards. We're still not quite at the cap yet. 1628 is the cap. Not bothered about the natives attacking. We are getting stuff done. Right, let's go and work on the capital. Do we have anybody with any siege at all? No, so I'm not worried too much about that. We definitely want to come down here, though, with the ships and blockade. It'll make grabbing that a lot easier. We want to make sure that we've got another army up here so that we can deal with their army if it comes back. You may as well move in and take that province. And we'll split Korea up as much as possible. So we've got a lot of their ships blockaded in there as well. Now, they are trying to grab some stuff up here. Their army has recovered a little bit, but... Is this the one that is a friendly's attached? It is. It's taken a massive ton of attrition. So I think we just sort of march up here and think about doing some damage to their other army. We'll get this army going down here and getting stuff done. Yeah, we might just have to march up north there and sort of try and deal with them if possible. No point taking these provinces that are next to the one with the fort in it. Gain some admin power. So what's this one? A tributary nation is more than a journey to pay respects to the Son of Heaven. It is also an opportunity for trade with the Empire of Ming. Seeking to capitalise on it seems competing noble houses in Nagur have taken to the habit of sending their own tributary missions to us, claiming to represent the Sultan in order to gain advantages. We've had this one before, so we can gain some admin power which we don't need, or we'll take the Diplo power. Rikyu's opinion is changed. That's good. That is a stat there that we could... we have to go the long way around because of that stupid fort. Of course we do. So what you're telling me, game, is we need to take the fort, basically. Ming has occupied somewhere. What did Ming occupy? I don't even know what Ming's occupying. Well, it was something up here. But we'll go around and try and kick his army up there. Hopefully he's not going to get to us too easily down here. Move you over to this one. Might even take one of those armies back up north just to try and... Because I don't know where his big army's disappeared to now. It was up there somewhere, but it seems to have gone away. In the meantime, let us just quickly go over to the Americas. And we're going to group you together. Now, we did say we need a conquistador. And we do. That will put us over our leaders, but I'm not too worried about that. So let's get a conquistador. It's actually like one of the best generals we've got at the moment. So with that in mind, what we are going to do, while we're in this war anyway, is use him as a general. Because why not? We'll get this guy out once he's done and use him as a general. But I think that is a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as Ming. I will see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.